So hi. So among the 25 question, one of the analytical rich question that stood out for me was the question number 18. That is, which auctioneer consistently outperform others in terms of attendance related to auction duration? So before we move on to this query, we'll try to execute a simple query from the two tables. So basically, my project was charity auction tracker, which has two tables. That is auctioneer, which has 30 rows, which is the parent table, followed by the child table, which has 150 rows, named as charity auction. So we'll just try to execute a simple query from this table. Uh, to clear the screen. So select auctioneer ID, F name, county from auctioneer, which is my parent table. So as you can see, this is the output of the query that I have executed over here, which provides the auctioneer ID followed by the name and the county of the person. So basically, if coming to the question, so attendance efficiency can be computed by using the formula number of attended divided by the duration. So a number of attendance and the duration are two columns in my tables. That means the person who has attended the auction followed by the duration, the time spent for the time spent for each of the auctions. So here we will be using two analytical functions. One is average followed by the other one which is over. So over is the main core of this analytical function. So we'll be also using partition by in order to group this same auctioneers. So if you are going through the query, so the inner query will be initially calculating the average of the number of attendance divided by the duration, which will give you the mean of all the attendance efficiencies. So here will be followed by the partition by which will be using to group all the same auctioneers into a single component. So if you are computing the average and followed by the partition by, we can get the attendance efficiency. So we'll be assigning that to a separate column into of our output result. So as we move to the outer query, we'll be displaying the auctioneer ID, forename, and the attendance efficiency that we just found out over here from this formula. So we'll be ranking them. So ranking basically means we'll be assigning them into particular positions into the based on the result that we have obtained. So we'll be using order by clause in order to rank them based on the attendance efficiency in the descending order. That means the highest will be that means the smallest will be shown in the top followed by the lowest one. So and we'll be for naming that column as efficiency rank. So if you are executing the result, we'll be getting the attendance efficiency for each auctioners, followed by their rank. That is, who has performed the best, who has the best attendance efficiency among the selected auctioneers. So if you are just choosing this uh, query and executing, we can understand, we can get to know more about it. So yeah, so as you can see, so we'll be displaying the auction ID first, which is the auction ID 14, followed by that name, that is Molly. Molly will be having the highest attendance efficiency among all the attending among all the other attendees because he has the attendance efficiency of 3.297, and we'll be assigning the rank as 1, followed by Tom, who has the attendance efficiency of 2.93, followed by the rank 2, and so on. So this is one of the question that I found was more analytical rich compared to the other questions. So yeah, thank you.